If we
Yes.
embrace AI and robotics to a point where it does all the minute details that we as humans have had to pick up the slack for, then it leaves us with the ability to enjoy life. People are like, but work is a part of life. And I'm like, you've been trained that way. You've been
Yes.
programmed to believe you have to have a
Have
job.
to have a
You have to
job. Yes.
go into an office 9 to 5. And if Gen Z has been, the older generations are like, well, Gen Z is lazy. It's like, no, Gen Z is seeing the possibility. They are embracing the possibility that a 4 day weekday, even if it's, closer to 40 hours a week, but in 4 days, and they have a 3 day weekend, even if it means working harder 4 days, but then having 3 days off is still more beneficial. Having more than 2 weeks a year for vacation, not going into the office at 9 a.m. Like these are concepts that are not a huge jump. But if we can get to the point where a robotics company or, a robot is at home doing things, or a robot company has taken over things, or AI has taken over other things, these people with these great skills will be obsolete. But also, what else did you want to do with your life? What did you trade your life for this job, for this finance role, for this computer, your IT job? Like, what did you trade? And like, for me, it's like I traded the film industry. I traded being poor because I was like, I was going to be very, very poor for a very, very long time if I was in the film industry, which I accepted coming out of film school. But I was like, at some point, I was like, once the student loans kicked in, I was like, can I handle this? And that's when a lot of people drop off. It's like when you can no longer afford to be a person, how can you justify all of the other things you have to do? And it's just like, I think we should get to a place where like people can just start enjoying life. It's like they don't have to worry about X, Y, and Z. And so all of these things are no longer responsibilities. Why don't we go to Paris for a week?
Hmm. No, and I think the future that I foresee is when AI is not only doing your chores and things that you don't want to do, but also generating income for you,
Right.
so that the power doesn't all go to this one company. I'm still, the AI is still creating wealth for me to enjoy my time and my life. Yeah, it's a fine line, man. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, but I think I'm positive about it. I think that we will be able to, appreciate and adopt AI in a way that it will generate that income and not, replace me, but I will be able to train my AI to do what I do, and then it
Yeah.
will go out there and do it for me. So, yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see because it could go either way. It's a toss up, right?
Yeah.
It's a 50-50. So we're right in the inflection point, and we'll see where things go.
I know. I am excited to only be 35 while this is happening
Yeah.
because I think that I'll have at least maybe 30 years. I don't want to live that long, but maybe 30 years.
Yeah, I almost feel bad for the older generation that's going through this now because they are being, outpaced
hmm
at a speed that has never been seen before, and
Right.
it's kind of like they're stuck in their ways, which is, a biological thing. Like once you pass a certain age, it's kind of like it's hard to make those new neural connections. So it's kind of like you
Sure.
have to be stuck in whatever era your brain stopped developing. But at the same time, it's like the world is moving so fast that you kind of have to adapt and pivot and do all these things. So yeah, it's gonna be rough. But I think with us, like you and I, and the other younger people that are into the AI, if we can embrace that and bring those people along with us, I think that's gonna be our responsibility. But yeah, it's gonna be rough.